So just touched down here in Orlando. It's humid as fuck here. I'm gonna head straight to the convention center and set up. It looks like, based on the schedule, they're only allowing us to set up on Thursday and not Friday morning, which is weird because we open at noon tomorrow. But my flight was delayed, so I'm here like 2 hours late. I need to just hustle over there as quick as I can, set everything up, and go get some food. Though I would be lying if I didn't say that one of my goals this weekend is to pick up a Heracross and a Corsola while I'm here. We'll see. I'll record it when I find one. I was able to find my way over here to Matsuri. I have a vendor spot, which is a big 10 by 10 space, which I will not be utilizing a majority of the space, but whatever. They were sold out of artist tables, and so I went with this. I am fairly beat. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Had that 2-hour delay with my flight, and it's just like, worn out, man. So day one just started. It's Friday, starts at noon, ends at 8 today. I didn't get to get a shot of outside because I was too busy setting up. Then I cut my finger. It's not bad, it doesn't hurt. It's just, it wouldn't stop bleeding for like 15 minutes. So I was kind of running out of time, so I didn't get to go out and get footage of the traffic itself, but it's looking pretty good. Everyone around me is saying this show is definitely worth coming to, but we'll see. This is my first time displaying the new updated Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Pokemon piece, so I'm excited about that. I do have quite a bit of inventory of the Overwatch print, so I'm trying to empty that out this weekend. Morning. How's it going?
My goodness, this is quite a work.
Yeah, that's like the most tedious thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah, anything that has any kind of form variation, anything, I put those in there. So this goes all the way up to Ultra Necrozma, so it's up to date with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Dang, that is amazing, man.
Thank you. Morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right? Where are you set up at?
We're set up right there. Ami Creations.
Okay.
The second from the end.
Second from the end?
Yeah. We got the little crochet going on, little animals.
You guys done this show before?
This is my first time. My girlfriend's done several.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's her first time here.
At this one, yeah. I haven't done this one yet either. So
I hear
we'll
it's
see.
getting a little bit better. Like
Yeah?
a lot better than what it was originally.
Yeah, everyone's saying it's good. So we'll see.
I think she's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Like, especially this early on.
In the middle of Friday, right?
Yeah.
Morning. Yeah, my Pokemon drawing is up to date with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Have you ever been to Universal?
I have not.
Oh, well, they have at the Simpsons place, whenever you go to the
Oh.
they have a drawing of every Simpsons character.
That's
That's what it
interesting.
reminds me of, yeah. They have like a little key right here to be like, yeah, bitch, we got them all.
Yeah, I was partly inspired to do this. Back in 2015, they had this marathon on FX for every Simpsons episode ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think, yeah.
Oh my god, see, Simpsons did it. That's what happens. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, did you grab my card?
Oh, no.
Because that will take you directly to my YouTube channel where you can watch me draw this. Yeah.
Cool.
I've had Pokemon Go on basically the entire time I've been here in Florida. And the only Heracross I ran into, I didn't get to record because I was taking my lift to Target, which is like a 10-minute drive. So I was able to get one there. If it'll focus. Let me cut my nails. I don't know if it'll focus for you guys, but that's the only Heracross I've been able to find.
I want you to big one.
That would be considered the large size. Yeah, the medium and the large. The medium and the large would come prepackaged like this.
Okay.
I am selling the one with the frame, but pickup for that would be Sunday. And then that's the standard. Everything comes signed. So it really depends on what size works for your wall. Yeah, with my my Overwatch drawing, what I really tried to do was you know, most people they'll just draw like Diva or Tracer up front and then kind of disregard everyone else. I wanted to give everyone equal detail. Yeah.
Fair share of space.
Yes, exactly. Just got out of day one. A lot slower than I expected, but I've done some 4,000, 5,000 shows where the Friday was like not even making table back. So I'm actually out of breath because I'm rushing. No, all right. There was a Corsola over here, so I am rushing over there right now. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There it is. Shows that it's gonna be. There you are. Pretty sick. So that's Heracross and Corsola now. In for day two. Ran out of battery on my microphone and I forgot to bring more, so no audio today. I'm gonna go buy some batteries after this. We'll have audio tomorrow, but what are you gonna do? Walk around a little bit. Yesterday was okay. It was fine. It's hard to determine because Friday, it's like, even at New York, I barely made table on Friday, but then I killed it the other days. Yeah? I only did like maybe under 400 yesterday.
Yeah, but your price is a lot higher than mine.
Oh.
The margin.
What table do you sell?
Which table number?
Yes.
Like 1505? I have an exhibitor spot.
He has like, you keep adding all the Pokemons and the Overwatch. So my number will not have high. I did 3 something.
Oh, see that's good then.
But you have to, your table's a lot more expensive.
Yes, it is. Do a little walk around. This is the exciting world of working the conventions and being able to see what it's like before it opens, but not being able to see what it's like when it's open. So you get to like see everyone's setup, but you never get to experience it.
Near the entrance at 1404.
So she wasn't doing good here, which is across from the guests.
She said it was kind of like a black hole.
You know, I heard that a lot from the artists who were down over there. They were like,
Really?
yeah, they said that it was
there.
dying. That's what somebody told me, that it was dying anytime somebody walked down this aisle right here.
I'm like right over there, Artist Alley, next to the pit.
Yeah.
And I did really good yesterday.
Okay.
So I don't know. It seemed like the people next to me did really good too because they had a lot of customers. But I don't know. Maybe it's a hit or miss. Are you doing your vlog?
Yes, I am. This table behind, well, this is like right immediately behind me. This whole section was filled up with bootleggers. So, any show, you're not allowed to like take a still frame from an anime or a show and put it on a print. You're not allowed to redraw an exact frame from something. You're not allowed to steal someone else's artwork, of course. But these people behind me, all three of these exhibitor booths, kicked out yesterday, and when they're all mad packing up. So it's good that this show is enforcing the rule, you know. A lot of times, even bigger shows, especially bigger shows when they're harder to manage, they don't really enforce that stuff because it's really hard, but they took care of them. So let's go to the curtain. So I got the exhibitor spot, and I got all this space that I'm not using here. Have to hold the camera really close to my face so that the microphone could pick me up. All right, let's finish. Let's set up. Try to make some money today. Our hours today were actually noon to 8 p.m. Yesterday was noon to 8 because usually Fridays are a little bit later to account for people being at work, and then Saturdays it's always like 9 to 5, 10 to 6, 9 to 6, something like that. But today, fucking noon to 8 p.m., man. Look at my Mickey Mouse ass room. All right, so I didn't get any footage yesterday because I got really sick, like fever level sick. So I ended up picking up some NyQuil and DayQuil, and I'll be taking that with me. Still feeling it. I'm always getting sick. I'm gonna leave for the convention in about half an hour, so let's see if we can get a little bit of work done. It's 9 o'clock. Weird hours today. The convention starts to the general public at 11, and then we close at 5. Maybe Florida just likes to sleep in. Have a laundry list of things to do, so give you a little bit of insight on like what I do in the nights in between conventions when I'm not knocked out, tired. All right, so I'm gonna take a few minutes. It's important to take a few minutes every morning to respond to all the social media from the day before, between like the day and when you woke up. So I'm gonna go on Instagram right now and respond to everyone. Just go one by one, all the comments. Even if you don't have a lot of followers, you really should respond to everyone. And I'm not the best at that, like responding to everyone all the time, in a timely manner. I respond to everything, but sometimes it takes me a while, and that's bad. You should want to do it like right away. As soon as you get the notification, unless you're doing something else, you should want to respond right away. I'm not the best at social media, so I mean, maybe don't take my word for it, but in my opinion, maybe that's just the best thing to do, to respond to someone who has enough interest to comment on your work. All right, so that we just answered all the Instagrams. We're gonna go on to the YouTubes. Somebody just mentioned that there's a new Pokemon that was released in Japan, which makes my new Ultra update still out of date. My response is going to be, I don't give a fuck. Let's go to Facebook. Okay, so not much to do on Twitter either. Okay, so I am part of the Pokemon Amino and the Art Amino communities, and on those apps they have daily check-ins, so I'm going to check myself in. just to show that I'm still alive. Now it's time for actually checking the emails, the emails, the real emails. American Airlines, you can check into your flight. All these Square payments from yesterday, making that money. Let's see. Silicon Valley Comic Con just emailed me saying they still have 40 tables available. Silicon Valley Comic Con was a really good show back in 2016. That was their first show. And then 2017, they overexpanded and they fucked everything up. And now they're having trouble selling their tables. So, kind of their own fault. I'm not going to do it, but I have to remember to add my airline miles to my my rewards account. Let's see, I met a guy from the SAC Gamers Expo that I have to email. That was last weekend, SAC Gamers Expo. So I'm gonna write him an email right now. There you go. We'll title it Drawing Commission. His name's Michael. Hi, Michael. Comma, space. This is Christopher Kaiko from the SAC Gamers Expo and Stockton Con. Just touching base with you to see if you'd still be interested in having something made. I appreciate it. Thanks. Exclamation point, space, Chris. Always try and stay on top of everything. Okay, so there are two attendees that I met yesterday who I said I was going to follow their Instagram. So let's go ahead and check on that. This first person is Sparrow Moose. They're an artist and cosplayer. So, okay, let's go ahead and follow her. We have another one. Super Camacho Bros. All right, these guys are artists. Let's see. They're Florida-based artists, and they're just kind of jumping into the convention scene. All right, so we'll give him a follow. Okay, that's pretty much all I can get done right now. The rest of what I have to do, I'll get to the table early and then do that. What I like to do is I like to go onto social media and just kind of take 10 or 15 minutes. I'll go and do like a hashtag artist or drawing or Pokemon or something, and then I'll just comment on a bunch of drawings that other people did. It only takes like 10 or 15 minutes, but that gets you interacting with other people, and I'm really just trying to grow the social media without... I'm trying to grow my social media by being more active in it, but I'm not trying to like sacrifice too much of my own time. You know, like I'm not going to change what I'm drawing to get more viewers, but if I can do something as simple as, you know, browse Instagram and comment on people's stuff 10-15 minutes and then get involved and get them coming back to my site, you know, I'll do that. So all right, I'm going to clean up my catastrophe here and head to the convention.
I'm gonna have to go and make a bulk order. That's cool. S2000, I guess?
No, those are all fake cars.
Okay,
those are all just like those are all just modified like junker cars put together.
Nah, obviously. The FRS. You got the Legacy 05
Yes,
model.
that's my favorite
Hey,
Legacy.
That's my car, right? That's my car right there. That's the GC8.
Yeah.
That's the 92
exactly.
through 99 or 01.
And then you can't see, but I have a
bug eye right there.
Yeah, and then I have a Forester back here, but it got lost in the printing.
In here somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the back here. It's in the dark because when it got printed, it came too dark. But there's one out there.
See, this is my car meets right here. We got my Subi gang going on. Hey, we got Marshmallow playing here. Dude, this is a great picture. I love this picture.
How's it going,
do you
man?
have all these listed on there?
They're all on my website.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna order some stuff when I get back. Thanks
Cool.
again, Chris.
All right, man.
Appreciate it, man.
See ya. I am ready to be done with this show, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having this in your house? And, like,
Something about getting off at 8, because normally it's like 10 to 5 most conventions, but getting off at 8 for some reason really wore me out. Maybe because I got here at like 8:30 in the morning. I was like, all right, we open at 10, And I'm sitting here for like 3 hours. And I'm like, where the fuck is everyone? It was ridiculous. Like, yeah, I live streamed the whole drawing process. So like, I think the only way I was able to get through it was because I had the chat kind of holding me accountable for what I was doing. If I slowed down, they'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Well, you tired already? Like, fuck you.
Good stuff, man.
Thank you.
I'll definitely be following you on your Snapchat.
Yeah, are you guys on Instagram at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm active daily on Instagram. So.
I have it loaded.
Oh, cool.
All right, awesome. Man.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I stopped relying on using my business card or hope that people will find me on Instagram. So I just started like what I just did there. What I started doing was like on their way out, I'm like, hey, are you guys on Instagram? I'll just whip out my phone and I'll show them my thing. Sometimes I'll take a screenshot. Sometimes I'll just follow you right there. Again, I'm doing the subtle things to increase my social media following for my longevity as an artist. But again, I don't feel like I want to change my course of art, my course of action to get more followers. So here's a fun thing about this show. I got an exhibitor spot. I believe it was over $400 for an exhibitor spot this time around. The artist spots, I believe, were $250. So they already handed out the forms for next year. So remember I talked about this before, where you're deep into investment when you do a lot of conventions. You're deep into investments before you even start. So they have pre-sale for 2018. So it's going to be around Christmas time for 2018. So that's like a fucking year later. So a premium corner spot is $525. A corner spot's $475, and then an inline booth like what I have is $425. So I think they raised it by $25. So. So yeah, if I were to sign up for this again next year with their early bird discount, I'm going to be a whole year in advance paid. Thanks, man. It's going, yeah. It's my first Florida show, so I didn't know what to expect. And usually it's kind of dangerous to do cons in December because everyone's broke from the holidays and Christmas and even Thanksgiving. So it was kind of risky, but I'm glad I came.
Cool. Yeah, you were telling that other dude you're on the West Coast?
Yeah.
What do you think?
This convention?
Yeah, just how you like that here.
Well, I actually haven't been able to do anything since I landed other than the convention. Like I haven't gone exploring, I haven't done anything. I might do that after the show. Probably not, just because my flight is really early tomorrow, so I don't want to, I don't know, I haven't explored the city itself, but this convention, it's okay. There are some loose screws that need to be tightened, definitely. Like this, we need to be up in the, that when you go through the entrance gate, and then to the left they have where the stage is. Okay. We need to be over there. And then they could put all the panels and the stage and shit back here because people will come to that no matter what. Right. We need to be up over there. Yeah. But
just get more traffic or...
Yeah, because when there's a panel or there's a bar upstairs, which they do have, I don't know if you went to that. No. Yeah, there's a bar upstairs, or if there's a dance or there's a panel or there's some kind of thing, people will walk to that. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But to get foot traffic to like this is hard. So we need to be up there. But I mean, overall the con's good. This is, I want to say this is like, 96 or 97 in the past 2 years? Yeah. I'm trying to get to 100, which I think I'll get at the end of January. Yeah, so that'll be cool. But, I mean, I've seen enough to know what works and just the little things that fuck up traffic, yeah. But if we were up over there, we would all be making more money. Because we're like the farthest back room. Like, I don't even like walking to the front desk to go get like Starbucks because it's so far, right? So imagine like the attendees, if they're up over there, they're not gonna want to fucking walk all the way over here. Yeah. They want to, yeah, I don't know, like, but what do I know? I don't run a con, so, we'll see.